What was your initial reaction when you saw the opportunity and your overall experience playing in this sandbox?
Well, I mean, this was the first opportunity that I've had as a director to be able to open the doors of pure imagination, throw the limitations out the door, and and be able to just like say, okay, the sky's the limit, and we're going to figure out how we're going to do this, and go from there. So, instantly I knew I wanted to see the monsters and neon cities and those kind of things. And so I was excited to just dig in. I mean, it was very thrilling.
This is the biggest boxing match ever. If you were a coach and you wanted to help both of these titans in terms of strategy or weaknesses of the opponent?
Well, I would definitely try to tell Godzilla, to be wary that Kong's probably going to try to wear him down. He's quicker than you. He's more agile. He's a thinking man's boxer. So, don't be fooled. Like, he's going to try to wear you out, which he does. And honestly, that's the same thing I would tell Kong, except for the opposite. I would tell Kong to do exactly that, try to wear him out, because Godzilla's got the power and he's got the extra skills. So his only real chance in this fight is to try and like wear him down and find an opening in there.
Were you kind of constrained in the sense that you had experience with R-rated films, particularly horror, or because this is fantasy, in terms of violence, you can do pretty much whatever you want?
Yeah, I mean, I remember going into this movie thinking like, wow, this is the first time I've ever done a non-rated R movie, and what's that going to be like? Am I going to be on set like constantly having to remind myself to tell the actors not to swear and all those kind of things? But it honestly didn't end up becoming an issue, because like I was always so conscious of the fact that this is a movie for everybody, but most importantly, I felt like it was a movie for kids to be able to enjoy. And for kids to really enjoy something, you want things to be scary, but not too scary. You don't want to give them nightmares, maybe forever, maybe for a day. Kids have fun with that. I like being scared as a kid, but I didn't like being too scared. An example of that is like, I wanted to hit that Raiders of the Lost Ark sweet spot, but Temple of Doom is a step too far. I recently just rewatched Temple of Doom. It's a great movie, really fun, incredible set pieces. But it's still upsetting for me, even as an adult. Like, all the bugs and the scene where they're eating the food is so gross. The guy getting his heart pulled out is really intense. It's like, that movie, in some ways, it's the most cartoonish of all the Indiana Jones film, but it's also the most violent and horrifying of just about any mainstream blockbuster I've ever seen. I'm doing my best to try to make sure to keep that in mind when creating something like this.
Fantastic. And now I want to see the crossover Godzilla versus Kong versus Indiana Jones. Please make it happen. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again.